Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store. And when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. But yeah, Mahama media, Texas, you drew her. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Abeka Group of Companies and Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember. And in September to Remember, Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. ATM wakonya na oni yako Dubai. Na wako shewani su adie. Na fe ya sansu adie niabo. Na yebeko tour places be to say Desert Safari, Dubai Frame, Atlantics Water Park, Dubai City Tour. Na fe yacht party in su tietia. Na ya sansu party in the cloud. ATM mayen komani ya mekanchiro. That be ya September to Remember. Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Na ya basu 24th September. 29th September. Annie. Enti for any reservation. Anasen chirichirimu bia. Any fresh huma true for we. 0243 514732. Ana plus 971 559 494061. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant, Taste Africa, Ohineba Judgement TV, and Afei, Edike Media. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Ebeye kikim.
Everybody check now. Check it, fa check it, fa check it, check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, fa check it, fa check it, fa check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, fa check it, check it. Push sugar level, fa check it, check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Well, so I have been monitoring a man like Kudus getting all the hype over the weekend here in Ghana. And I just asked my people why there's so much hype about Kudus. What is happening? You know, I am not an active follower of football like that. Especially ever since they stopped giving me money to play. When I was playing, they were giving me money. Ever since they stopped, I decided not to follow their game again because I cannot watch people and not gain anything when they are making all the millions. So I've decided to slow for them. But I'm asking and I'm getting diverse opinions as to why Kudus is trending. Let me start with Nana Reagan, who follows football actively, at the same time following Wendy Shay to do his road manager business. Nana, why is Kudus trending?
Oh, it's just transfer. He has been signed to West Ham United. Yes.
Okay.
He's trending because of the commentary around. Some people are of the view that, you know, he's leaving a bigger team to an average team. I won't say smaller.
He's leaving a bigger team.
A bigger team. Like he was playing Ajax and he was instrumental at Ajax. And now he has been signed at West Ham. So it's like playing for Real Madrid in Europe, and then you go and sign for Hoffenheim or Leipzig, or even Fiorentina in Italy, Serie A. That's just it. So people are just, sharing their arguments about.
But what I've seen is that the Ghanaians are rather kind of happy.
Yeah, they are happy. When it comes to Ghana, like people love the APO league more than any other league. So the numbers for the EPL league here in Ghana is very high. So
the fact that now they can see him play more,
that is the excitement. That is the excitement.
No.
Yeah, no.
And yes, when yes,
that be Oscar.
So could it even be that he was earning higher at Ayas than where he's come to?
I've not checked that yet. I have not checked how much he was earning at Ayas and how much he is going to earn. Maybe I think I need to do that after the show. But you know, EPL, the hype and the other things around it, I won't be surprised if he even earns more at West Ham than Ayas.
At Ayas.
Yeah.
Okay. Chabo, so you guys showed me some 3 Ghanaians wearing the same jersey.
This year.
What has
From Pencil and the DIU, they have all played for West Ham before, yes. And now
I know West Ham Park in London is a very popular place,
Yes, and now Kudus is also joining Ghanaians who have played for West Ham. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think it's because Ghanaians follow EPL, the English Premiership, more than the other leagues, especially the Holland League. I mean, I hardly see or watch following that league. So I think coming to the EPL, Ghanaians will see him more, and then EPL too. They have done a good job. I mean, when it comes to publicity, you can't match them.
Yeah.
And so even they have popular commentators. I doubt if you can mention any popular commentator in the other leagues. But EPL, there are some commentators who are as popular as the players.
Okay.
So even commentators. So I think it will all add up to the hype that we are seeing. And I think they did something fantastic in terms of his welcoming thing. They did a song, a rap kind of song.
Yeah, I listened to the rap this morning. I think Richie shared it on the page.
Yes, and I think it is adding up to the hype, because even those who are not so into football but they love rap will still follow it. Yes, and all.
And the guy too, like you could see this a UK based rapper.
Yes,
with their accent and all those things,
doing that kind of stuff. So I think they like EPL will not disappoint you when it comes to publicity. And they are doing a good job, and that's the wave that we are getting for sure. Yeah,
I see. How about you? Is it also a good deal for him? Okay.
Yeah. Me, he didn't leave. I just peacefully, like he was like a player is willing to leave. There were a lot of back-end issues, not sad, but some certain level of disagreement and all of that left to him leaving Ayas, because even the last game he played, he scored a hat-trick. His last game at Ayas. So this is a guy who is almost like a poster boy.
His last game at Ayas, he just got a hat-trick.
Yes, a poster boy over there. So you wouldn't think of him leaving. Every club will want to retain a player like of his stature.
Yeah.
So for him to leave, yes, people are excited because, yes, the EPL, it gives you that visibility. You know, as a player, not only in Africa, but most of the people all over the world follows the EPL. Their mileage is very high. So it's also another point that if you were sell, you can still attract, you can catch the eye of other bigger teams who can also bring you in. And they are not doing bad in recent times. West Ham, I think last season they ended the table on the 7th.
Okay.
7%. This current one, I think they are second or third or so.
Okay.
After some few matches. So
in the European League?
No, in the Premier League.
English
Premier League, where Kudus is coming now.
English Premier
and with the fact that
I beg to help you. Which one is the European League and which is the English Premier League?
Okay. The European League is the champions of all the.
So that's the Champions League.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. No, I know Champions League, but I thought. No, I know Champions League. I know Champions League. So the European League is the same as the Champions League.
Yes.
So that is why, and I think on their pages they are mentioning Ghana, GH boy, end up in like they are picking words from the rap, and that is getting the excitement because in Ghana, if any player who is a sensation joins an English club, a lot of Ghanaians will also follow that club. So that is why it is trending, because it is a win for Ghana, big mileage for Ghana. We are expecting Kudus to perform better. In subsequent times, we can hear Ghana and our boy flying.
GH boy touchdown in the East End.
Yeah.
I see. Richie gave us some feelings about the guy who did the rap. Let me see if I can share that with those who also don't know him. I think earlier Richie Flex shared who the guy was to some of us who didn't know him. Let me see if I can read that. Load. Quick. Okay. Machine penal mother. Okay, so for those of you wondering who the artist is, Nabi, a Ghanaian artist living in the UK and a long time Hammer. This Hammer, what does it mean?
Like a West Ham supporter.
Okay, long time Hammer. Okay, I get it. All right. So that is, in fact, the rap there is dope because of copyright issues. Maybe later you can also watch it on the West Ham page on Instagram for you to update yourself on this as well. So just as everybody is making noise about him, also saying big ups to Kudus. Who knows, I might. Oh, so this is him on the day he was introduced to the park.
He made them fly the mom and to the stadium
on a private jet.
No, maybe he was in a private jet.
No, because I saw one picture that he was in a private jet with his agent. I saw one picture that Kudus was in a private jet with his agent. Oh, so the mom lives in Ghana.
I can't tell on authority, but
yeah, Richie says she lives here. Oh, so they flew her there to just go and see the new park. Wow, that's spiritual, huh?
Bless them.
No, highly spiritual. You guys have no idea. Highly spiritual.
Command the pitch, you know.
And these are his brothers.
Yeah, I'm sure. I want to be with you.
If you're if you're fine. Well, congratulations. After all, he's one of the names that has been keeping Black Stars
recently.
Yeah, so I'm sure if his rise is a good point, why not? Big ups to Kudus, and I think on this note, we will get to introduce ourselves and we start running for today's edition of Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex. Your host, Nana Reagan, here is a journalist. He doubles as the road manager for Wendy Shay. Wendy Shay is in the news. We'll be talking about her. Kojo King is also a songwriter. He's a pundit marketing exec. And he's also joining us here for us to do Showbiz Daily, as well as Intim Dodu Solomon at the extreme end. You can simply call him Chemo. He's the online manager, Flex Entertainment Limited. And behind the scenes, the guitar Rasta is also called Currency, who is on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. And I can't ignore you, our beautiful subscribers, followers, for always being a part of what we do here on Sammy Flex TV. God bless all of you and keep telling others about us. I read a tweet from someone who said, Baba, I've been enjoying your show, and I don't even know the person, but I'm sure he'll be one of the Nigerians. Was Baba there, obviously. So big ups to him, wherever you are. He says he's been enjoying Bibiaboko. He's been enjoying our show.
Oh, Bibiaboko.
Bibiaboko, I won't go now. Yeah, start here fresh. Okay. Now, you see, Uncle Sadia, let's do this. Over the weekend, in fact, if you have been following the online space, you might have seen some things, some videos, rather, don't let me say things. You might have seen some videos from Kumasi on a rich condos. What's it, Bibiaboko? Oh, because the first year, and okay. You might have followed a rich condos party in Kumasi. In fact, a party of first day, second day, and trust me, Kumasi has been turned upside down. Almost all the stars who matter were in Kumasi. All the top stars who matter were in Kumasi over the weekend. And I can tell you, the amount of money the owners of the place would have spent to get this done. As I sit here, I want to commend the people, because this is not the first time I've seen them doing this. And I'm going to throw the topic to my people so they'll handle it. This is not the first time I've seen these rich condo people doing this kind of organization. In fact, if my memories will not even serve me well, I think I've seen about 3 times of this. Of flying, the other day I saw Bolare. I think the last one before this, I saw Bolare and some people also flew there to do this. And looking at the number of people they flew there, gave them accommodation, gave them to eat and to drink, and of course, their account will also cry. I'm saying this is an investor into the space. You see, when the investors come like this, today I want us to really handle this. You see the way the boys are going, everybody is taking money. They would go take money, milk the person dry. When it gets to a point that they are also to even support him to stay so that this he started, he can continue, it dies. And maybe this one have to talk about it in the editorial because the things I want to say about this. Because I've seen some before. I've seen some before. Everybody will come and drink and eat some. But when they see things, the other day you saw the man from Koforidua.
Joy Daddy.
Joy Daddy. Say the same thing, Joy Daddy. These boys will go, football, soccer, deben, take money, beam, all these things. Later, when the man was down and he needed them to revive, nobody was there to be found. Now, after seeing this, personally, I want to encourage whoever is doing that because if imagine every quarter, celebrities will be called to go and take money, do this, it is good business. Because I know some people, in a long while, the other day Amrado was saying on TV, Charlie also on the show, they do this about people more. So if there is someone who is going to be doing this, paying these people and letting them get some attention, as industry people, what is or what should also be our role in protecting some of these people? That's the question. What should be our role in protecting some of these people? We should not only be interested in going there to milk them, and when the money is finished, they are done. We are also done with them. How can we also contribute in making sure, one, he stays, the business stays, so we can eat from there forever? This is my question. And Chemo, Kumasi, Mame Famao,
this is how do I put it? It's very difficult to say that the celebrities will do something wrong or are doing something wrong.
Oh, no, I'm not saying they are doing anything wrong.
Yeah, but like I'm coming from the angle that if they stop going there, it means it doesn't make business sense for them to go. That's why they will stop going there. Here's the thing: they are not. You see, they are not going there for free.
Never.
Because they think they will get something from there. So whoever calling them should also know that you have to get something from them. But if you think that you are doing them a charity, like you just want to help them.
No, it's not charity. What I see is, okay, whoever is inviting them has done projections into what he's doing.
Yes.
So what he wishes for is that maybe after doing all these things, he'll also get something.
Yes.
But this is business.
Yes.
It can turn.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So if it turns and one day he also needs you to do another thing.
That one, then it will become a moral issue. If it turns and he needs people to do something for him, it will be a moral issue. If they think that, oh, okay, he deserves it, then they will go. If they think that, well, I've done business with you before, now you can't make any business sense with me in terms of our relationship or the things that I can do for you. A lot of them will not go. I mean, so I think we should not expect so much from them. If things don't go right, that they will go back and pay him in another sense. No, that one, even if that's how the businessman is thinking, then I think he should stop the business right away because he will lose there. But hopefully, yes, he will get 1 or 2 people who will still be there for him if things are not going the same way that it's supposed to be. So I think advice I will give him that calling them should make business sense. Don't just call them because some of them he will call them because maybe he loves their music or he loves the way they act or something like that.
Hey, this week, did you see the number of celebrities?
Serious. Serious. So I think If he is calling them because of the love that he has for them or some form of relationship, then that is what it is. If you don't have the money, they will not come. So for that one, we shouldn't bet our hopes on the fact that if it is not going well, people will still go. And me, I will advise him. If you are calling them, it should make businesses. If you are just going to spend the money without you getting anything in return,
that's what the projections there.
Yes.
The projection will be, oh, I'm doing it to get money in return. Oh.
Yes.
But as business will come out, what if it doesn't go the way he's looking for it?
And you have lost. That's how business is. I mean, unless you are a politician. The politicians are the only people who can take decisions and not suffer any consequences for it, even if it goes bad. He will do that on behalf of the country. It is a call bad the crowd. As a politician, he won't lose anything for taking bad decisions. But if you are a businessman, every decision counts. So if you, okay, let me call them, it will make business sense, fine. If it goes the other way, you have lost. That's business for you. And sit somewhere. Don't still feel that because you did something for somebody so they should help you. No. Make business decisions so that you will be with them for a long time. And we have good examples. I mean, I hardly see, despite Kwakutin, Kesben, those people doing the same thing. They have been in business for so long, and at some point in time, they call them. They also do the party, the thing, but we know how they do it. It's not as heavy as these people. You are just coming in, and you want to do more than Kwakutin, despite Kesben. Then be ready for whatever comes. I think they should be learning from those people. I mean, they also call big celebrities, feast with them and all that. But we see how they do it. So I would rather advise the businessman than the celebrities. I mean, if you are a celebrity and people are paying you for your appearance, why not? Go for it. But if later on you want me to appear and it will not make business sense, there's no need for me to come. So I would rather advise the businessman than to advise the celebrities. The businessmen should learn from those who have made it, and we have a lot of them. I think that will rather help even the celebrities. If the businessmen are taking the right decisions, they will call them from time to time. So the celebrities, the entertainment industry will even enjoy more and a longer time than just one day show off. So I would rather advise the businessman to take business decisions instead of just calling people that he likes.
All right, Kojo. I am asking that, knowing that at this stage, the businessman is holding them down, what should also be their role in helping him to sustain the business for Dada Adidi?
They will say, you are better God, they didn't invite you.
No.
That's what they will say. I think we are.
In fact, I am happy they were invited. That's why I didn't want the man to be there, so that he can call them again.
That's what they will say. They will say, if you were called and you were giving like 40,000, you come and you won't complain. But the point is, probably we are tagging the man wrongly, because there's a difference between an investor and a spender. Anybody who invests has the mindset that they will get profit from whatever they are doing. And we have spenders. They just spend lavishly, excessively on things. So I don't know if the man has that mindset of investing in the space and making money in return. Because people can organize parties for certain purposes, invite people, have fun for status. Not necessarily intending to make money from it. So I don't know if that is the case. If that is the case, then you don't have any problem. Unlike maybe one who came in with the setup. You realize there was a setup. So clearly this is an investor who may want to get profit from that. I don't know the case. Who is that person?
The rich
the people behind.
We only know the apartment owners in
more into real estate.
Okay.
In Kumasi.
So I want to believe they organize the people to promote their business or whatever, not necessarily investing in the space. So I want to believe they have achieved that. Because if calling all these people with the clout and all of that, it is mileage for them. When people mention them or any of them shoot a video and the party was organized by this is mileage. So I want to believe they have attained their goals. And it is not the duty of these celebrities to advise the man. He needs to get business people around him, set up a team so that they can give advice. If you want to invite them, they can advise, okay, when we call A, B, C, D, this is what they can give us. But for me, if you call me and I will tell you, okay, it be like you call too many people. No, that's none of my business. That's none of my business. I'll come and call it. Other people will also come and call it, because even when we see ourselves many like that, we feel proud that we're calling many and you are also part of it. So if they want to come and spend in our industry, yes, it is still invested. Some of them comes in for a period and leave. Some of them have a long-term investment. So maybe this can be a short-term investment, call people, give them money, and they go away. Yes, so if you really want to stay, he should get professionals to give him advice, to manage it. People who have experience in the space, so that they can give him that expertise.
Okay.
But if you leave it on these people, if you call me, I'll come. Anybody that will be called, that is, and even that is not the time to even tell them. And I'm not sure it is the owner who will call them.
Yeah, the question is, if things now not going as it used to be, would when he calls, are you still going, or you?
But did I go there for free?
First one, yes,
it was business.
So you want to go there only?
No, that's how it's supposed to be.
I get that. That's what I'm saying. So what is going to also be their role in sustaining this? Because you said he's not an investor. He's an investor. He's investing into their careers.
Yes. So the reason why I said that is, if you are an investor, so what does he want to achieve?
That's what I'm saying now. Just as
because
you said, maybe he wants to market or publicize his place. That is the projection he has made.
So
always have the joy
daddy in mind.
Story in mind.
The joy daddy man. The joy daddy man. You see. If you talk about investors, people like maybe they are setting up record labels, they are managing artists, they are setting up studios, and other things that people can go and benefit. And we are talking about people who want to use celebrities
to also
offer their services. So in the case of Joy Daddy, he came to buy the service. He didn't come to invest. He came to buy the service. He has a product that he's selling.
But that is also an investment.
That's also
Let's take your time.
That's also an investment.
You take your time. Yes. You see, technically,
if someone comes to Ghana and the person builds an auditorium, he wants you to come and pay, and
exactly. So
that is also
yes. So we are going to use that auditorium for entertainment purposes. Nam1 and the Adongo man, they are two different people.
Yeah.
What Nam1 did, you can't compare that to the Adongo man. Celebrities are used for marketing. So if I have a product and I want to sell, and I come, Sammy Flex, because of your numbers, come and advertise my product for me. It is a different case. I gave you value for money. After that, we are good.
But you go and greet him, and he will.
No, if we have a rapport, if you have a good rapport,
that's
and I can come back again. Yes, that's why you mentioned morals.
Yes, at that point.
Because I'm home, then he call me, Sammy Flex. I'm having a party. I want you to pass through. Okay, what is in for me? Okay, we will give you 10,000 cedis. Then you sacrifice your time. You fly in there. You go and sit there, do whatever you want to do, take videos and all of that. You post them, and you come home. And the next day, the person calls you. Sammy Flex, I need you today too. What is in for me? Oh, this time not you. It's up to you.
Yeah.
To decide. Okay, the other time they remembered me, so I'll go for free. that is moral. It is not, you wouldn't be held accountable that you are trying to collapse the business. That's why we need to situate them well. People are there to spend for different purposes. Because if anybody who wants to make an investment in this space and make profit, then some going like this, we cannot predict that it will end well. But let's cut him some slack. Probably that is not their intention. They also want to use these people to market their product, and that contract ends there. We don't have any further thing to do. And I want to believe the man himself didn't call these celebrities. Maybe he got some industry people to do the invite. So if probably people who can advise them, it will be those key industry people that they use as mediators in inviting or some of these people. They can sit down and see, okay, honorable, I think this investment or this money that we are spending, we can channel few here to do one or two things that can be a long-term benefit, or rather than just calling them to come and all of that. We can even pick ambassadors. We can pick some of them as long-term ambassadors and pay them money that consistently they can market our product than just gathering them one day, blow a huge sums of money and they go, and that is all. So that is what I can say about it.
Well, let me go on to Nana Reagan, and let me also ask Nana Reagan that what should also be the role of these celebrities in keeping this business going, because we want them to stay, we don't want them to die.
Brother, it is two things. It is either the man is doing the usual business where he needs these celebrities to come and validate whatever business he is running. On that note, I will agree with Kojo that when they come, or when you call them and they negotiate with you, and then you pay them whatever amount, they also give you value for money. The business ends there unless you want to continue or run it for a longer term. Then again, the man can also be just somebody that just wants to, splash money in the industry, spend money with celebrities, live a life with celebrities, associate with celebrities and all of that. That is also in a form of validating him still. But these celebrities should understand that if it is the second thing that I am talking about, then morally they have a responsibility. They have a responsibility, because in our space, I am saying that because
Congested as you want to.
yes, no, he will not.
Morally.
He will not understand. Anybody that
morally,
they have a responsibility, because in our space, we all know, or those of us that have had the opportunity to, get closer to some of these celebrities, we know some of the lives they live with people like this. Some of them, even with the first business terms, that they will call you, negotiate, they will pay you, you give value for money, and it's a closed door. Some of these celebrities will pick phone and call this man and beg him for money. Let's say straight away, because now they know he has it. He is holding that financial powers. They will call. They will be bombarding his phone with calls, text messages. But the moment this man, like you're saying, this man will start declining small, then when he is returning the messages and the calls, these people will not be responding, and that is where I have a problem.
That's where I'm also thinking about,
because there should be a way. If you see, if you are going to somebody's house to eat, any reasonable person, if you go the first day, second day, third day, and they feed you for free, on your fourth, fifth day, you should start reasoning, thinking about what you can also contribute to put the food on the table, so that you can be eating for a very long time. If, for instance, this man is giving, let's say he is even doing charity work, he just wants to associate with these celebrities, so he's throwing parties around, he is calling you, he gives you something, you come, you show off, he takes videos, pictures, he posts it around for him to also feel that he's part of them and all of that. If that is what he is doing, and tomorrow this same man comes that okay, now he wants to put up a December show, but his budget is not up to the rates of the individual celebrities, but he needs these guys because he's apart from him paying you, he's also creating maybe a longer platform where every December you know that there's this event where this person can invite artists A, artists B, and they can also make something out of there. So if he calls you and he says, inviting you to my party, maybe I gave you 20,000, but this time around things are tough for me. So in your negotiations, if you still want to stick to the 20,000, I understand that you are a business art person, you are doing your business. Morally, you are not doing something right, because because of that the man doesn't get you to survive whatever business or event he wants to run, and tomorrow he is no more there. Nobody will come in and come and invite you for that parties and whatever.
That is the kind of point I want to make. Yeah, no, I understand it is business.
It is business. No, nobody is not. See, no,
I understand.
But the thing is,
I think what we are doing is just appealing to them. We are not forcing them.
Kojo, in our space, you can't just do business 100%.
No, we understand.
You can't. So if that is the only way we want to survive, then we should the surviving mode should not be switched on only the artists or the celebrities. It will not help. See, most of the people that are better now, all these let's say event promoters and all of them, these people that are in our industry that are better, and today some of them have the money. They will not come and call a Ghanaian artist, and we will come back and be crying. They are not doing it because they don't want to call Ghanaian artists. Some of them are doing. Yes, 100. It is 100% right.
Yeah.
They do. That is why I said that. It is said that the man is running business, or he is doing something. If he is doing just the party and he inviting you, morally you have a responsibility. And now the other day I go before I could this.
Now one friend I'm buy.
Yes, no crap. Obi invite you even birthday party. You couldn't man no be invite you birthday party. I don't surprise.
But that's our quarter anyway.
I know you this season.
But
what me I could be
you see, no, and also you're right. And also you're right. And you're right.
Oh, that's our way of living.
No.
That's how it is here. So Obi invite to party.
Kojo, forget about the invite. Forget about the invite. Now they get 2 officers no meet they be na method and I may invite you. But I me thought basically you are no invite no abi.
In the example you made, how can you invite me? How can you invite me for just a party sitting and pay me 20,000? Then if you want me to come
do a business, then you want to pay less.
That is what I said.
How can a businessman take like that?
Let me even answer that. I said that the situations might not be the same. The time that you have the money to do the party and pay you 20,000, it be a day actually watching.
Oh, watch out!
How can a businessman think like that?
It is the exact discussion I want that to happen.
This is
how can a businessman think like that?
Hey, Kojo,
you can't think like that.
That one is projection.
And you suffer for your projection if it goes wrong. You have to suffer for it.
The celebrities went there for nothing. It wasn't value.
No. Nobody's saying that.
So what should I do again?
No, Kojo. That's why in this world there is relationship.
Of course.
Good. So that one, you see, if the man is able to create a good relationship with these stars, and he use it as a negotiation tool, fair enough. But
he will get them to come.
What I don't want us to do is that if you call me and you don't have money and I say no, it means
that's not what we are saying. That's not what we are saying. We are saying that we have an attitude where we can't even keep that good relationship that you are talking about. The man might be willing to keep good relationship with these artists or celebrities. Most of these celebrities don't have that. They only wait.
Business.
Business relationship.
Oh, I have said, how many times do you want me to say that? Don't talk about business relationship 100% in the Ghana here. Stop it. It doesn't work.
You don't have money. What are you saying?
No, we are in a country where we are in a country where
every year, despite call the celebrities, he gives them money. You know that despite do that every year.
Yes.
And despite it's not out of business. Do you know why? Because he is not spending as much as these guys. I am so sure of it. So if you want to be in business, do it right.
Let me tell you.
Don't just appeal on
that you are mentioning his name.
Yeah.
We know for sure. Some of us know for sure what some artists too can do for Despite. Without even negotiate. They won't even negotiate.
Yes. So because he is spending right.
No. It is because they have built that trust with him.
Money can call you cry for him. If Despite don't have money again, you will cry for him.
Have you forgotten the
Joy Daddy guy? Joy Daddy.
The marketing manager was like when they advise you that but how can you be there and visitor will just pass by you
and then you pay your money,
they give it to 10,000 without they not rendering any service to you.
5,000
that person did it
30,000
of heart.
Yes. That keep it forever. You receive blessings from God. How can anybody work to a company because they are a celebrity? They go and pick 20,000. Not 1,000 cities, not 2,000 cities.
Okay, let them finish. They have hospitals.
I understand that some of these people get things. In fact, even some of the celebrities that we are even talking about, they do some of these dealings and they get it wrong. But at the end of the day, they still come out to call and beg for investors. You understand? They don't get everything right like that. Let us not even paint that picture.
Yeah, for sure.
So if we are putting that aside, their wrongs and mistakes and errors aside, and we will still cry and call out for investors for these same people, then we are also trying to find a way that, they're wrong, the careless investors, those who come and make errors, we are trying to find a situation for them where we can also sustain them as well. That's all we are trying to say.
So it shouldn't be like them to stop instead of.
It is the same thing as saying we should advise the artists.
Business.
Yes, nobody will say they should. Challenge Ghana, nobody. We are doing moral ahead of business. Business is second thing.
No, that's not true.
You'll be there.
All right.
How many of you?
Can I use moral to bring Wendy Shay to my event?
No, he has passed that level. It's the fact. They have also passed. You see, what we are discussing, the consequences of it is not for these people. You are limiting the whole thing to we are talking about a broader industry.
We have seen it before. So why do you keep repeating?
You are limiting the thing to
it doesn't fit.
But we have seen this before. So why are they still repeating it? Joy Daddy man is there.
That's what I'm saying. That at every time, as a business person, what you do is to project. So maybe their projection is that every quarter we fly in celebrities to come and party at our place, so that people in the vicinity or people who come to Kumasi looking for an Airbnb to stay will come to us.
Yes.
But business projection, that's what it is. Projection.
Yeah, but
it can. I'm coming. It can even go wrong. So in cases that at the time that I was doing the projection, I thought these guys were my people. So I did it with them. At that time, it was the beginning. The money was there. I did not even ask for negotiation. The moment they come and party 20,000, come and take it. But today, the projection did not go as planned. I can do 10,000. Will these people go knowing that some time ago?
We shouldn't encourage them to go. Because if we are going to run business like this, then we will all be poor. Okay, after what they did, do you also know the kind of money that the man got? that one is not unknown.
Listen, he didn't get it.
Oh no! Like the promotion, I want to believe some of them will go and sleep at the place.
Yeah, of course.
No,
later,
people that
even the
invited,
celebrities. Later, if they are in Kumasi, they can. Yeah.
You book some of them.
So you see,
Come
you
here,
see what they're saying. These
No,
same
let me
people will
finish.
go there
No,
again
let me
and
finish.
ask for free rooms.
No. If
Oh, and then you give them free rooms.
finish.
Because
Let
I friends my relationship.
me finish.
So you are not doing business.
If
you are doing relationship.
If they go and sleep there, some of them will shoot videos and all of that posted. That is mileage, is business. Now, if they call you, say they want to come and sleep there for free, and you accept it, it is your doing. If I call you, oh God, I need money now, you send me 20,000. It is your doing. If you call me tomorrow and I still want to charge you, I will charge you. So the point is, don't run business like that. Simple. Because human beings, even the joy that he said some of the celebrities were kind to him. He mentioned Akroboto. That there was a point that Akroboto did it for free. Personally. So you get some. You get some.
That will not make business sense.
But in business, it
will not work.
I want you to answer this for me as a marketing person.
Yeah.
What do you think should also be the role of these guys in what is happening in sustaining this business?
Okay, so if calling them, there was a task against their presence. They need to make sure they deliver it well.
Yes.
So if you are to come and maybe you shoot a video, post on your socials and all of that, that should be done. And that the business is sealed. After that, if you're able to strike a personal relationship with the man and he calls you and you feel like, okay, I can forgo my cost and go, that is individual. But we shouldn't make it like it's an obligation that once he has invited, and it's like else we are making it cheap. It's like they just went there for nothing. Not everybody can invite them there.
Okay.
So we need to also put some value on these celebrities that their presence there is huge for whatever the man intends to have. That is all we are saying. So let's coach some of these investors to come right. If you don't do it right 2,000 times, you fail. And you can't blame anybody.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. Let's move on to the next business. Fameye has spoken on TV3 with Bella Mundi. And as it stands now, I want us to look at what he has said, because I know there are some people who would think that Fameye is not being proactive, or Fameye is not being, what's the right word to even use? Someone who sees the future looking good. What is the word?
Wow. Foresight.
However you want to put it. Like someone say Fameye is not seeing his future big. Let me put it that way. Because according to Fameye, he says at this stage, where he is now in his music career, if someone even says, Fameye, come, I'm booking you for O2, and I says he won't play. Fameye, why won't you play? Fameye says, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Relax, give me some time. Let me build myself some more before I'll play. That's what I'm saying. Some people think that this guy is not a visionary, right? He doesn't have foresight. Okay, maybe we can borrow that word. He doesn't have foresight. He should go and see what will happen. Why is he running away? Others will also say, yeah, it is true, Charlie, he's not ready. He doesn't want to go and even disgrace himself or whatever. I want to get the same opinion from you guys. Should you guys be having artists and the artist speaks like this? How would you also take it? Let's watch the video. TV3 with Bella Mundi. And when I come back, we have a conversation.
But maybe that wasn't the right time.
So you'd rather wait?
Because I'm working right now, like if you call me, but maybe that wasn't the right time.
So you'd rather wait?
Because I'm working right now, like if you call me, Afronation Portugal, I won't go.
Why?
I don't have the people there. I want to work. I want to work more. So when I go, I will relate, and I know I have some certain people there that my match up to them. What?
Yeah. Do you have the funds to support the Lamborghini?
Okay.
But there's a way to look at it, because then that way you're also introducing yourself to a new crowd altogether.
Yes, but I have to be prepared, and I feel I'm not prepared.
So if they call you today, you...
But maybe that wasn't the right time.
So you'd rather wait?
Because I'm working right now, like if you call me, Afronation Portugal, I won't go.
Why?
I don't have the people there. I want to work. I want to work more. So when I go, I will relate, and I know I have some certain people there that my match up to them. Ube tola Lamborghini, mami. Ube have my life.
What?
Yeah. Do you have the funds to support the
Yeah.
Lamborghini?
Okay.
But I can't be the mami. Peter Beji come.
But there's a way to look at it because then that way you're also introducing yourself to a new crowd altogether.
Yes, but I have to be prepared, and I feel I'm not prepared.
So if they call you today, you won't go.
No, what I'll go do? Because when people say they say international, if they go, they see.
What happens when they go?
Yeah,
artists not performing well.
I say artists, you know, perform I say international.
To say why?
Black
Sheriff no international. We've seen Kim Promise also perform at Wizkid's concert. It looked really good as well.
Oh, please, let's be honest. Since I blew up 2019, my boss to America, my boss Canada, Germany, I go with other artists too.
I'm fan, mama.
When you say I'm fan, you. So when we say 2 years anymore, there's a Ghana for Kuku da Medin, and Upono ferry, so they don't even come.
Oh, how?
One of people outside there, why do Ghanaian artists keep canceling their shows? They don't come. Whiskey the bar show 4 months time. What could be some permission? Would you maybe say on this day?
I want to go. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I'm my Peter. Yes, I'm my way. Yeah, and people I've witnessed in New York. I don't want to mention names. Big names for here. Just last year, they had a concert, small place. Sisi, se nipa 10 by anyamini.
Even 10 people didn't show.
Me body now, you be surprised.
Body ne?
That be enkoye. Me, I'll say it because me, I had my show in UK like last week. I was expecting a lot of people. It is few way come.
Like how many people?
I know.
Is it a promotion that didn't work, or is it a song that people are not vibing to, or they just don't want to support?
Our people, I don't know. All of a sudden, I said, intentional being it just because it wasn't like that before. Because that was why Nigerians were featuring Ghanaian artists.
Yeah.
Those times, Ben be featured Wale, Sack Flavor be featured Sack.
Yeah.
No, right now we will chase them to feature them. They don't want because I don't have the mileage Ben or Phyllis Obenya on this side. Things are changing. Trust me.
Things are changing now.
How I see the change because if you see, Kamido, Kevin Boy, Blacko. Promise, they do long ago. But Ghana, problem they want nobody. Promise, call internet, and then that's him.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, you man, but fish any money more.
Well, so that was Peter Fameye Gbota. Fameye has been talking about the fact that he won't come. He won't come. He thinks he's not ready. But is Fameye being realistic? Is Fameye really saying that if Afronation Portugal or any of these big organizations, Fameye did 50K be now, but Fameye sure, Pastor Bekasi, because my crowd is not there, I won't come. Kojo, you are the artist among us. Let's start with you on this.
You know, people make personal decisions. Yes. I know whatever decision you take, people can also sit out there and also analyze your decision based on certain factors and feel like maybe you took a right decision. But at the end of the day, the major factor lies on you, the artist, the main player we are talking about here. And the reasons Fameye is giving, as in his music not popular within that space. So he going there to perform. Probably he's thinking about how the arts will be received, as in singing and nobody is cheering at you. People are just standing there looking at you. He feels it will not be a good image for his brand. So he will prefer working in the background, plugging himself in some of these spaces that when finally he feels that he's arrived, when they book him, he can go and really have a good show, which can add value to his brand. Yes, we can't hold him to it. Yes, as business people, we can also sit down and criticize the decision. Maybe there are other sides that he is not seeing clear. And I have a feeling that these comparisons, these talkabilities around the space, how we speak about our artists moving out there, there's a motivation to whatever his assertion now. I want to believe he's just bearing it out that, hey, I won't go because of some of the conversations happening around the space. Other than that, before Afronation will book you as an artist, they might have done some level of study about that artist, and they know something that they want from you whilst they will put you on that stage. So the moment that call comes in, it means you need to accept it. And as Belamundi Riley said, yes, there is an audience out there. You want to go there, you want to plug yourself before, from afar or whatever means before. But this is also another opportunity for you to also connect. Because the people will be gathered there. When you come on now, there's Shazam and all of that. People listening to your music, they can look for you. And in a way, you are spreading yourself. And you are also making money. You remember last time I said one thing that I've also found about some of our Ghanaian artists is that they feel like for you to give a best performance is to see the whole crowd cheering at you. And that mindset is very bad. There are performances that touches audience and they will not even say anything. But after the end of the performance, you see everybody clapping. And so don't concentrate on your craft. Focus on what you have come to deliver. Forget about people cheering you or not. So at times you see them trying to put their energy to engage the people by force. Hey, put like it's good, but you see that some of them will work out just to see that people are contributing or cheering them up, right? Rather than focusing on whether they have to sing or deliver their craft. So in that case, I can tell you that will be a wrong decision, because if it is about you getting your music popular over there, then that platform can also give you whatever you want to get. So, and the money factor in there, you also have to take the money, because it's very important. That money, you can still come in there and inject into the plugins and whatever that you want to do to achieve that global status that you want. And so with that, I can confidently say it wouldn't be a good decision, because the people inviting you knows the reason why they are. I don't think it is to disgrace you. Because, okay, let's call Fameye, because Fameye doesn't have fans here. So he will come and stand on the stage and nobody will cheer at him and it will be a disgrace. No, that is not the intention. Because they are also doing business. So to me, if I were to be part of his team and such a call comes, I will give him the other side. Now probably maybe he's not saying, and we will do it. But you know, our artists, most of them, they are decision makers, they are their CEOs and everything. So when they made up their mind, that is it. They will feel like, okay, I'm not going. Probably I saw a colleague standing on the platform and nobody was cheering. And so the comments that will be happening around social media and the media space, he feels that that is too much for him. But I can tell him that, no, bro, see this side. See the opportunity of money. See the introduction of your music to other people and other plots or relationships that you can create with some of these event organizers, which in the long run will go a long way to benefit you as an artist. So to me, but I won't begrudge him for his decision, because probably he also has a reason why he feels so. And it will be supreme because he is the person we are talking about here. But as a business person, I will advise him to play.
Okay, Jamo.
Yeah, I think
Fameye's projection into his career.
Interesting one. But I think Fameye recently, or not so long ago, he has maybe found or seen new or gathered new information that's making him talk like that. And I want to believe it's in the right place, because now he's sharing his experience.
Yeah.
And what he thinks works based on what he has done. Yes, he may get certain things wrong, like the example that he used. The only part I would say he got it wrong, that he should say on case by case basis, because as Kojo said, they will not call you if they think that you can't give something that the crowd may be interested in. That's one thing. But why I would say that on case by case basis is that Fameye and his team will also assess before they take the decision. So at a point, it may make business sense to take it, or it may make business sense not to take it. Where it will not make business sense will be like Fameye at that same time can, let's say, play at Bogoso and get like 15,000, and then Afronation Portugal will give him 20,000. He will go there with his crew members and other stuff, and if he calculate and tear everything inside, like deduct whatever he needs to, he may get $10,000. At that point, he will not go. He will take the Bogoso 10,000, because the sitting in the plane, other risk, what will come in. So instead of going for that you are not so sure whether even the crowd will give you the kind of personal feeling that you want or not. He will take the Bogoso one, because at any point in time, Bogoso crowd will not feel him. So I think he should rather say it will be decided on case by case basis, instead of giving it blank like that. But in an argument, I think it's fair to say it like that. But I'm so sure that when the day comes, there will be people advising him, Fameye, this is good, let's go, or Fameye, this is not good. So based on whatever argument that people will push to him, he will take the decision. But I get him from that point because of what he has seen. And he gave example of people going to New York and not getting people to attend the show and all that. So when you call him to come and play in New York, that experience is ringing in his head. So if he can compare that to anything here that he will make more business-wise, he won't go. And I think some of our artists, they are now using that based on experience, because they have gone there before. He is saying that yes, he has traveled, he has been there, and this is what happened. So if you call him again, then he will base his decision based on that experience that he has. So based on the experience alone, I will agree with him. But I think it should be on case by case basis. There are certain times that this is it. I mean, this time around, it may change, or let's try it again and let's see what will happen. If business wise it will make sense, or it's something that you can get something from it. So I like his approach, because he's now being practical, and he's not just saying things that will make people happy. Yes, because the thing is that if you want to be politically correct, then you go a certain direction, as he said, and like you can please people, but you will be suffering. And we have people like that. They will rather go do whatever will make people say, hey, he's then later Adriana Misu will come in. Yeah, outside gentility, home cry. There are some people like that. So I like Fameye just on the fact that he's using his experience to state his position where he is now. He may get certain things wrong. I will disagree with him on one or two things, but the fact that he's using his experience to take his position will be a far better decision than just going with the crowd or what people are saying, because it may not always go the way that will favor you. It will just favor the crowd. Go and play O2. You can play and even lose money. The crowd, they don't care. They have gotten what they want. Or mobile happy, or mobile whatever they will brag about it and all that. But you didn't get anything, but nobody cares. So I like his experience and the position that he's taking now. Yeah, I really like it.
Well, thank you so much. Nana Reagan will finalize on this particular topic. Then we move on to other interesting topics as well.
Yeah, reality is that most of our artists here in Ghana play some gigs or some shows based on pressure via a fee public in a mobile. They consider shows they want to play a certain A show because they want the public to say yes, he is also part of the big artists that played on this platform, and not really considering like business gains.
Their value.
Yes. That is what maybe Jamo was saying. You go out there and do things, and then you come back home, and then you be crying. Because we know certain artists in Ghana here, when you give him even 100K for Hohoi, he will not go. Because maybe the platform that he is going to perform on is not known to people. Like, people don't talk about it. They don't, like, nobody even cares about that platform. But somebody will give him even half of that 100K in Accra, and he will jump, he will run and go and stand on that same stage. In that sense, it is not business. It is not you running business, because if you are running business, you look at the gains. Yeah, you look at the whole money. You hear, if you're taking half of it playing in Accra, you are just considering talkabilities, what people will say about you after the show. That's what you are thinking about. The reviews you will get, and not really the physical cash that will come into your hands. And I think that is what Fameye is trying to run away from. There are two ways of getting shows. It is either your demand is up there and the promoters are calling you to come and play the show, or you are using plugs to get on the platform. Oh, I know Sammy Flex. Oh, Sammy Flex is part of Ghana Music Awards UK. Sammy, then the conversations will go on. Then Sammy will put you on the platform. Whether you are taking money or you are playing it for free, it's up to you.
You are there.
You are there. But there are other artists who also don't care. They are waiting for the demands to be very high, very strong, so that they can have, a stronger negotiation powers. When any call comes from anywhere, they can negotiate and get their business gains. And I want to agree with him. He mentioned something repeatedly: preparation. Don't make anybody on social media or anywhere or on any platform put pressure on you to, because other artists are appearing on this platform. Why are you not going there? Why are you? No. If you think you are not ready, don't put pressure on yourself. First, if you are doing everything right, your demand will grow by itself, and the people will now pick phone and say, "Oh, I need the services of this person." Then they will call you. "Oh, if you need my services, then pay me 100K. Oh, Charlie, we can give you 80. Oh, no, it's not. Then the people will go back and come again. At that point, if you tell them, no, the 100K can't even take 150, they will call back and come and negotiate with you. That is when they need you. The demand is there. You are not using anybody. But out of pressure, if you want to also fly to US for everybody to see that, yeah, Charlie is also an artist. They fly for a flyer. That thing, it doesn't make business sense for any musician. It doesn't. The main reason why most of our artists here don't even consider playing in the other regions is what we are talking about. The pressure is just to see them appear on a certain, so it has limits their inflow of revenue from other areas to just a small portion. Chemu beka just a wo soro pet and I'll be DB. And come be when, like, if they are opening themselves up for everybody, and they will be going, you will see them like they will be making the money from all quarters. But omunina ni share basket back. So if you are not at the top, you will struggle, you will go hungry. That is why during December, if you are not playing your own show, there are certain shows So I think Fameye's preparation mindset is very, very important. Make sure you are ready. Make sure you are very, very prepared. And Bella was talking about like introducing yourself to the other audience and all of that. Yes, it's important, but don't do that out of pressure. Don't do that because people wants to, talk and say that, oh yeah, Fameye too has been there. Fameye too has been able to do this. He has been able to play at O2. No. Do that because one, you are ready. The people, you have that demand to satisfy the audience. You will be making business returns. That is what every artist and you see, it will be okay for Fameye if Fameye have this mindset. One thing we should all be looking out for is his readiness to up his game by himself, challenge himself. That's okay now. If Afronation is calling me and I won't go, or if promoters call me to come and play at O2 and I won't go because I feel like I'm not ready, what can I do to be ready now? What can I do to feel that now I am fully prepared for this thing? So that is the challenge he is throwing to himself, and it's good. At each point in time, we all need to be challenging ourselves. So if he is going to take time to do that, and in the next 5-10 years, we are going to see Fameye everywhere. Like if he is going to US, people are flying in from Europe to go and see Fameye show. That is the success we will all be looking out for, and not like you force your way out, you go there once, and even if the platform was even given to you for free, they don't even want to give They don't want to open their doors for you or anybody from here again. Yeah. So Fameye should prepare very, very well. He should take his time. He's just saying, me indirectly, the whole conversation that he's saying, I understand it in just one way. He's just saying that he was not going to take pressure from anybody to do anything. He will do it at his own pace. Yes, at this point, he's doing it at his own pace.
If you can say
that is the understanding I get from it. It is not bad because when you work with too much pressure, you make a lot of bad decisions. So I mean, it's okay.
Well, if we have understood Fameye, then it means we can also move on to other business. Now, let's look at one of the trending issues over the weekend in our space, where on United Showbiz, Ola Michael was quoted to have said he thinks or he sees Shatta Wale as someone who might be suffering from mental disorder. Some people have said, no, that was an unfortunate statement to have come from a pundit to an artist. And others are also saying, yeah, this is what he wants to say. Now, the conversation has become such that looks like our industry, the media people and the celebrities or the artists, there's always that conflict. And people are saying all sorts of things, including this particular statement that people think, oh, no, this is too heavy or this is so heavy. He could have measured his words a little bit. Others are also marking it. They think it is okay for him to say it as he wants to say it. What are my panel members saying? Because I know how this is going out there. Personally, I've received so many messages, calls, people who are really furious about this particular statement. What are my panel members saying? Let's listen to how the statement was made on the United Showbiz platform, UTV. And when I come back, I'll go to my people and get their opinions on it as well. I'll be back.
And I went through the whole sentence. Yes. And I wanted you to I went through the whole sentence. Yes. And I wanted you to identify if you know any of these sentences.
They fall in place.
And if they fall in place. And there's a video of you and this our uncle. You were sitting right there. Yes. And he was seated here. Yes. You confronted him with some truth about himself. Uncle, yeah. And he became so aggressive.
Because
your uncle. Which uncle? So that we are all
he's speaking to me.
Now,
is that your uncle? Who is your uncle?
Shatta Wale. Because in that video, he said he's older than you.
Yes.
That's
he's richer than me.
Or say he's richer than you. Now, see.
So who is older than you?
Relax. Mom, very careful with the way we deal with issues. Yes. From where I sit, and the way and the things I have seen, read, listened about our brother, I am tempted to believe that he may have an NPD disorder.
What is that?
Commercial break.
He may have a mental disorder.
Well, you have a problem.
That
you have a problem.
Are not paying attention.
You have
to.
A problem.
Mental disorder. So if you believe,
ask him to withdraw.
Wait,
you have a problem.
Please let him. He said he may. He said he may.
Brofuna won't say now. Why are you doing this?
Come on, a break no.
Why would you call Galamsey?
A plus
address
no, but is it wrong for me to say?
Are you not going to address that?
From where I sit, And from what authority do you have to prescribe him of a mental problem? What authority do you have?
Listen.
What authority do you have? From where I sit and observing this friend of ours for a long time, I am saying, I am tempted to believe that he may have a mental disorder called the NPD.
What is NPD?
He can sue you.
NPD near there.
Oh, that's what I just said. The narcissistic personality disorder.
Come on.
And I gave you all the symptoms. Did he fall in there? Oh yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm
On this note, no.
Well, so that was how the whole drama unfolded on the UTV platform, and conversations have been going on. Let's cut from there and come back. Jamo.
Yeah.
Mental disorder.
That is sad. I mean, sometimes when you, I don't know his motive of even going that direction, because the question on board had nothing to do with personality. So the first thing that went wrong is that the question had nothing to do with personality. It was about a statement coming from that person that some industry is bigger than the other one. I mean, the Nigerian entertainment industry is bigger than the Ghanaian industry, and then he used the example of feeding bottle and the Hennessy bottle.
Yeah.
That was the question on board. This is what Shatta Wale has said. Some people are happy with him, some people are not happy with him. That was it. So where from that narcissistic personality disorder in this case? Like, where from that personality thing? If you disagree with him, tell us why you think maybe the industry is not like feeding bottle, and then the Nigerian one is not like Hennessy bottle. It's as simple as that. Give your opinion. Tell us why you think what Shatta said is wrong, or you disagree with Shatta. Just tell us. And then now you are giving analysis of the personality, who he is, and he ended it there. He didn't even continue after giving the personality profile. Having a personality disorder, after that you didn't even tackle the main issue. So if somebody is sitting somewhere, what do you want the person to think about you and Shatta? I mean, the obvious thing will be that it's like you just always want to say something negative about him without even going to the question or whatever issue that is there.
Yeah.
If he is not aware of it, I think unconsciously that's what he is doing. So he should be, I mean, thinking about it. Yes, he should be cautious of it, because now he's also having a disorder that will make him say something negative about Shatta Wale without even knowing. That's what is happening to him. And then what he said about the NPD, the narcissistic personality disorder, it's just a fanciful way of saying somebody is selfish. It's just a fanciful way of saying somebody is selfish. And again, if you go into details, like, I've never seen somebody having that disorder and that disorder is killing the person or doing harm to the person. In fact, mostly those people even take in charge of things because they are selfish. They want everything for themselves and they are winning. Morally, it's not it's wrong. Like, you think that no, you two don't take everything. So do you want to insult somebody because he's winning and wants everything for themselves? Just like that.
Acting ambitious.
Yes, just like that. It's just a fanciful way of saying somebody is selfish, and it's now a good term for people to use to shame others. In fact, he is not the first person to say this thing to Shatta Wale. In fact, it's common when you follow the American media. When you follow them, you will hear that word a lot. You hear it like if they disagree, you are narcissistic. You always want them for yourself. You are this. Like they throw that insult like the way they throw prostitution to women. That's what is happening in America. I don't know whether he is now following the American media and he found it very nice to throw that word out there. But it's not a disease. Like it's not a disease or a serious thing that people really pay attention to. It's a fanciful word in psychology. I mean, psychologists will analyze people and tell you who you are and try to. I mean, some people are suffering from something they call antisocial disorder. The person will not want to mingle with people. And so what? Like if that's a disease, and what will be the consequences for it? Antisocial disorder. What will be? There are some people who are possessive of things, and the psychologists will call it a disorder. There are some people who are paranoid. Anybody that comes close, they are not ready to deal with you. They think you are about to do something to them. They are always analyzing like that. People are like that. So giving the person's profile without even tackling the question on board, what were you trying to achieve? So I mean, what I will ask somebody like Ola is that, what were you trying to achieve? I was thinking, okay, after giving all the characteristics and then the personality disorder that you think he has, tell us what you think about the issue. He didn't go there. And even the host couldn't also put him on track that, okay, now you have given the profile of the person. What do you think about what he said? The host also didn't go there. So it's really sad that this is how things will go. But those who are very angry or not happy with what happened, I think they should relax. I mean, we will have people like this and it will not stop. You should rather find a way to deal with it. And well, maybe they may be at this point not happy because they think that NPD is something serious, or he is trying to say that he is mad or something. No, he is not saying that. He is just describing his personality, and that word is so fanciful and even difficult for me to pronounce. He is simply saying that Shatta Wale is selfish, so they should go with that word instead of that long thing that he said, or the word that is even difficult for us to
take over. Let's see if you can manage the time and do the last topic.
Yes, I just see someone on TV trying to take an opportunity to fight his personal fight. I think for some time now, maybe Ola feels that Shatta is against him, or maybe they have some personal scores. So if any time he will get the opportunity and he's on the platform they are discussing Shatta Wale, he might want to go hard at him. And we have people like that. I mean, in our space there are a lot of them plenty. When they have personal issues with you, that is the more reason why he will not even tackle the topic at all. Because at that time, Onya can MP the and on him. So Ghana for Nabeka say, we will ask Shatta Wale about that move. We deliver points. And truly, that's the video that is trending. If you read the comments, those who are attacking him will be going, oh, like what about that
Shatta Wale?
You understand? So I mean, me, I will not go into it. If it is not good. It is not good. I always advocate that, see, when you have personal issues, nobody is saying you will not have personal issues. If you have personal issues with any industry player or any stakeholder, find a proper way to react to it. When you are on platforms like this, you are not there for you. You are there to, as an expert in a certain field or space, to give information, educate, and entertain people. So if you miss these three things, because after saying MPD, yes, those who have not heard enough about the word, like Chimo was breaking it down, they will go and read and get the details. Oh, okay. There are some people who will not go and read at all, and they are the majority.
Yeah.
So what have you done to them? Like, you've not given them any education, you've not given them any information. Like maybe the information you have given MPD, yes, but because at the end of the day, you are just going to leave them in a bracket where they will be fighting, they will be angry. Oh, Tobo by now, and then you remember go look at so Ola should find a way. I mean, he should come again. It is not right. He is a broadcaster, and this is way below the belt for somebody who is a broadcaster. You sit on platforms and you don't know how to like if you don't exactly if you are a broadcaster and you want to use your microphones to solve personal issues, then exactly. So he should come back again. If he's becoming weak at that, he should find a way to get stronger. I mean, how I'll bet say apart from host of a show and I pandit on such a big platform. Hope say we can wasema baby abekwa akotana beka wasem and I say do betena platform kese so how but do betena say be cheche asemu na microphone tie. Let people understand, okay, where was Shatta Wale coming from? Analyze the issues. Break it down. Let people get the right details of it. Then he did not help anybody, so he should just
let me pick your opinion on those who think it is an agenda by the platform. What do you think about that assertion too? Like, so for instance, they were waiting for this particular thing to land, and they know when this lands, that is what they are going to push. Because right after the statement was made, within a few minutes, it was on their social, and that was what they pushed, and that is what has been trending now. What do you think about that as well?
I will agree with them. I will agree with them because clearly, I mean, knowing United Showbiz, it's an agenda-based show. So if you are a follower of it, every weekend you'll be looking at, okay, which agenda are they? That is why sometimes when things are happening, people will even predict the pundits that can come before even the production will post flyers. They can say, oh, this issue, we are waiting for this person, we are doing this. So yes, I will agree with anybody that will say it's an agenda by the platform. They know the name Shatta Wale is very big and how influential he is. If Ola goes at him, or anybody on the platform says anything and they cut the video and they put it out, they'll be getting some of these commentaries. And they want to enjoy for some time now. Like I say, they were struggling to get some of these sound bites and other things, especially after when Nanama McBrown left the platform. They were really struggling to get some of these things. So I think as a opportunity, but after Shatta released on songs at Ola and then the shooting went viral and all of that. So yes, I think I will agree with anybody that wants to think like that.
Take it now and share Wendy Shay tweet
Yeah, to me, I've grown above some of these issues because it will never stop. It will always be with us. And there are some people who have some level of banter with Shatta Wale. And so, if Shatta speaks about them, they also use their opportunity. Use their platform to also retaliate, and that is how it has been. So, if you check when Ola was speaking, check Arnold. Arnold was also
he was also waiting to fire.
Look at the response. He was just backing him up because there's two people there. We all know what entails between them and Shatta Wale. So that is how it will be. And for the platform, yes, Shatta has also been hitting at the UTV show. He has been hitting at them. So they also feel like, okay, if you talk about us, then we also can talk about you. I remember even when Nanama left, Shatta did a video on that, telling them, yes, I told you guys this and this and all that. So he's been mentioning the platform, and we all know what entails between them and Ola and Arnold. My problem is people should feel free. If Shatta Wale is not somebody who fears to fight on somebody, he's a warrior. So if you have an agenda, I want people to be free and open up and fight. as in they having a score to settle with Shatta Wale. Because if he has something against you, he will come out in that fierceness. He will come out and mention you and give it to you. So if you also want to fight, some of them can also go live and discuss. You know, they can also open their platform and fire back, and it will trend. But when it comes to platforms where we have discussions, that is what beats them. Because when the topic is there and it's not even, it doesn't even have any link to whatever is being discussed, then they will go and use examples. Previous examples. He's been sorting this, he's been attacking this artist, but if you ask them the topic on board right now, that is not what is being discussed. That is why some of us, when we are on platforms and we are discussing issues, like they will quickly tag you as a defender. You are an SM person. Because at that point, what is being discussed is not about Sarkodie insulting, Shatta Wale insulting Sarkodie or insulting Stonebwoy. If that is what we are discussing, you will find my view. By this time, we are talking about a statement that he has tweeted or written online. If he says what Nigerians are doing, it makes Ghana music industry look like a Hennessy bottle compared to feeding bottle. This same statement, you the media people have been doing it. This comparison has been in the media space. You compare Ghanaian musicians to Ghanaian musicians to Nigerian musicians, and now the artist has conceded defeat. That okay, I accept it. Whatever you have been saying is true. That one too be problem. So I feel like some of them, they should be bold enough to fight them, like fight one on one, head on. You also have a social media platform. If he diss you, come live and also diss him back. Because if it comes on some of these professional platforms and you use it to settle some of these petty issues, it's like at the end of the day, where you are, you occupy a certain seat or a certain office that goes way beyond these trivials. So let's say Shatta goes into, let's say, a very important meeting and he goes there to discuss maybe some of these issues. That will be seen as very bad, because at that point it doesn't add up to the industry. But he can stand on his show stage and fire you here and there. Yeah. But when you're also on air, the problem is that platform is not yours.
I think that's the point they've been making.
That platform is not yours like that.
You have a responsibility.
Yes, you have a responsibility. You have a show to run. And so if you personalize it because you are the host and you are not careful, you may use it for your agenda, which I know they wouldn't benefit anybody. But they have their social media platforms. Some of them are also influential online. If you come online and you also go live and you fire the person, then we know that, okay, this stays personal. It's like a social media kind of thing, or a personal banter, but not to use an office where you know that the purpose is much beyond just settling personal scores. That is why he said, when he was asked if you are insulting them, will you go to their station for interviews? And Shatta said yes, because the station doesn't belong to them. If I have money and I pay for me to be interviewed on their platform, they have no choice. Yeah. Unless they say they won't do it, and that one they have to escort to settle with their employers or their managers, not me. So I think we need to grow, but for this thing it will not stop. And Shatta is a fighter, he's a warrior. So that one, let it be like that, because he won't stop. And that people, they are always going to.
We are closing the next. Let me share 2 minutes each. Wendy Shay has tweeted, and the last time I checked, she was even trending, right? That she's not at number 1. Oh, Adamu, you know. Okay, I think she's moved down to she's moved down to number 5 now. Well, she's moved down to number 5 now, and I don't know what really is the problem. Why Wendy Shay is trending? This is it too. This is why Wendy Shay is trending. Just this. Wendy Shay is trending. She says, why is feeling O2 and winning Grammy become the standard? Why is feeling O2 and winning Grammy become the standard to measure the success of an artist? Bob Marley and Tupac are successful musicians but never won a Grammy. Let Ghanaian musicians breathe. Ghana, wake up. Just this. So when she woke up one morning, decided to just write English more. That why is feeling O2 and winning Grammy become the standard to measure the success of an artist? Bob Marley and Tupac are successful musicians but they never won a Grammy. Let Ghanaian musicians breathe. Ghana, wake up. Just this. And they are giving it to Wendy Shay, woto, making her trend. Let's wrap up. 2 minutes.
Yeah, Ghana.
Has she said something wrong?
Yeah, Ghana must wake up, and I support her with whatever she has said.
10 bags of cement.
You said? With 10 bags of cement, yes, because it doesn't make sense. This is not a standard. This is not a measure of how successful an artist should be. In the first way, we have discussed that Grammy is not a thing for us. The fact that you can win it is not a thing for us. It is not. I will be glad of a mobile or an African award more than even Grammy, because it is not made for us. So that shouldn't be the standard. Like he mentioned, Tupac and the rest of musicians that were so successful, they didn't win Grammy. So does it mean whatever they did was nothing? No. I think we need to open up our mind and scope. Some of these petty conversations we've been having online, it is shifting our focus. And we are not even looking at what our problem is as a people. Okay, let's say tomorrow an artist wins Grammy, a Ghanaian artist wins Grammy. So what? Does it solve our industry problems? Does it make our industry better? No. It is an accolade, fair enough. But winning Grammy doesn't mean our royalty systems is fixed. It doesn't mean we are getting investors are coming in giddy because an artist has won Grammy. So we have problems as an industry. We should identify them and place them in order of priority. Which one is the most pressing issues we are facing now? We solve it, then we move. If our artists are doing well globally, if they are competing, winning Grammy is what? It will come automatically. But at this point, are you competing? We have other pressing issues that we are not even attending to. We are not speaking about the lack of investors. We are not speaking the language that will attract investors, but we will always come online and give unnecessary pressure to musicians. Last, I wrote that if you're an artist in Ghana, just preserve your sanity. Don't make anything affect you, because you need a good mindset to connect with your inner man to write good songs. Don't come on Twitter space. Don't be the comment space. Come on Twitter space. Then people will come and bash you here and there. Then you can't sleep. Don't do that, because there are a lot of angry lions. They just out there ready to bite you for nothing, for no reason at all. For no reason at all. You are doing business. You are making progress in your own way.
Oh, my ready back. I say underground artists are spoken.
Look at that.
Or very DJ
They are just there to insult you.
What kind of cry expose you?
They are just there to make mockery of you because they have listened to certain people on radio, certain people on TV make this analysis, intelligently make this analysis. So if you listen, Yeah, it's true. It's true because they respect those people, so they bought into it. But in your own circle as an artist, check your progress. You know you are doing so well for yourself, and you know that all these things that maybe you are not achieving or you can't get now, it is because of certain factors, which you know. So don't let that ignorant perception or reaction from people get to you. Block it as much as you can with all your strength and will, so that it won't get to you. Because forever and ever, if you keep your focus and you are releasing your good songs, these same people, when you mount on platform, they will come and cheer you up. And it's more or less like some of them, it's like a game. It's their fantasy. They just go online and do that. It has become part of us. It's like accepted. People want to pass petty comments, and people will screenshot. They will trend and all of that. So it's more of or less their fantasy. Because you ask yourself, is it the same people that when the artists mount on platform, they come out there to cheer them? Yes, the same people, but the same artists will turn around and bash you. So if I side with Wendy Shay, whatever he has put in out there, it is legit. It is the best. And she needs to what? Protect her mindset or filter this noise from coming at them. That's why I don't agree with certain musicians who are going on space now. It is because when you check out the results from some of these spaces, there's nothing. Ghanaian music, our problems cannot be solved with a Twitter space. It can never be, because there's too much chaos over there.
That's why
Twitter space.
It's part of it.
It looks like we are not serious because
it's conversation.
Twitter.
Papa
maybe some clubhouse Twitter. Lions.
Sometimes I look at some of the listeners, I don't even
pounce on you. So me, if I'm an artist of that stature, I won't subscribe to them, because I need my mental. Like Burna Boy said, that this world is now, our world is ruled by stupidity and ignorance, amplified by social media. So it will get to you, even if you off your phone. If you don't go on your social media, your cousin will read and send it to you on WhatsApp. They will call, your mother will call you. So artists cannot run away from this. No matter how you become adamant to it, it will still get to you. So don't go out there fighting for it. And it is bad. The comparison we are making just to belittle our artists, make them look like they are not doing anything, it is bad. And we have to stop. We really, really have to stop, because it is getting to some of them. Most of them are feeling it now. It makes them like confused. Some of them are now thinking, okay, they need to sing in a certain way. Some of them think that they need to write in a certain way. Some of them don't even know what to do next. It's like whatever they do, it is the people don't appreciate them. And the life is not like that. The fact that a football player buys Lamborghini doesn't mean I'm poor, because I bought Range Rover. It is about choices. It is about what we are getting and how much we can spend. They should understand it like that. So if you disagree with what Wendy Shay has said, you yourself, your mind will be.
Chavo, 2 minutes, let's close.
Your mind will be. Yeah, it's good. I mean, the thing that Wendy Shay said, I mean, you can situate it in Fameye's case. Like, yes, there are certain things that the artist will be looking at or will be experiencing, that when you at the back, you won't get those things. So you can say that they are not doing much, or you think they can do better. But what we refuse to get is like the way Wendy Shay is talking now. you are sitting back there feeling that Wendy Shay can do better. And Wendy Shay is also telling you that, well, you think I can do better, but at this point, this is not what I want or this is not what I need. But we are not listening. That's the issue here. I think with experience, Wendy Shay, somebody is insulting Wendy Shay, and what the person did is that the person just screenshot her tweet on 2022. And Wendy Shay said 2022 is the year of Grammy. I am bringing to the motherland. Watch me. And and then there's another one, 2021, 2020, when Shay again said no. No, I'm going to make a point. That's why I'm bringing it here. And then she said again, 2021, 2021 Grammy Street, 2022 I no go Grammy cause of Corona. Watch out, Ghana. Listen, Wendy Shay in her personal, let me make this. No, listen, Wendy Shay in her personal belief. She was thinking about Grammy in 2021, 2022. In 2023, Wendy Shay is not thinking about Grammys. If you are a fan, you will go with her agenda and telling her how she can make it. You don't go insulting her when you don't even know her personal belief or her personal status at a particular point in time. That's why I'm bringing this. Wendy Shay at a point was thinking about Grammy, but she's not thinking about Grammy now. Okay, but so still, yes. So that's the question you should be asking, not insulting her. Okay. That's the question you should be asking. That Wendy Shay, on this date, you were thinking about Grammy. What has changed? Why do you think you can't do it now, or it shouldn't be the standard? Then, based on experience, what she has experienced now or the status she is in now, she will give further and better particulars of why she is now thinking like this. But no, you won't go there because she has said it once. You think you have every right to insult her anytime. But now she can say, oh, yeah, I was thinking Grammy is the ish, but now I think I have something more than Grammy, or I think I have to focus on this, not Grammy. She will give you reasons why she is thinking like this now. But no, you are not interested. You are just interested in insulting her. So personally, people in our lives, or even you as an individual, you have an ambition that somebody sitting somewhere will not be happy with you, or will not agree with the way you want to do your things. They can only ask questions. Insulting you is another thing. And if you ask questions, you get answer and even say that, okay, you have given me an answer, but I think you are wrong. The same thing Shatta Wale did about the O2 thing. He said, I'm not thinking about O2. I want 1 billion in my account. You are not asking him why he will not think about O2, but I want $1 billion in his account. You will just insult him. The same thing. And I've said this, I will say it again. Even God will not survive it. You can get something to insult God with. Why he didn't create this by that? Why this
why
not
they
that?
Cut the apple
tree and like you can always get something to insult even God, for those who believe in it. So our musicians, I will agree with Kwadwo that they should rather find a way to deal with what is coming back, because it will never stop. I mean, somebody commenting that an underground artist is talking, something like that. Obviously, the guy just want to insult you, not to rebut whatever you have said or trying to even give another information. And even saying that Wendy Shay is an underground artist, you are off. Like, it's not about arguing with you, Wendy Shay. It's about just insulting you, because it can't be true. Even you now saying it knows that that is false. But you will still say it. Why? Because you want to insult the person. That's why it is funny to me the way people are commenting about it. It's like you have brought yourself. Let's insult her. It's not about let's engage her and know where she is coming from. So I think when the Shay said,
I'm going to call her to come and do spaces. Me and Wendy Shay spaces.
Yeah, I think we have.
I'm going to call Bullet. I want Wendy Shay for spaces.
Well,
Nana, close us to
I will start from where Chemo ended with the receipts. That's how they call it on Twitter.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that whoever that is even using that to attack or insult Wendy Shay has a problem. Yes, the person. If you take this recent tweets, I don't think Wendy Shay is saying
it's not okay to
win Grammy or he will not work to win Grammy. So for you to even compare the two, it doesn't even make sense because he's just saying that per her observation, he has realized that we are using that as a standard to measure the success of musicians. So why are we doing that? It was a question. And then he gave you an example to say that if we will measure Bob Marley as a successful musician, we will say Tupac was a successful musician and they did not win Grammy. Then measuring the success of a musician goes beyond winning Grammy. And what is the wrong here?
They were waiting for him.
Eh?
They were waiting for him.
Yeah, for sure.
So they have an opportunity now.
Yeah,
so when the Shay is not saying she doesn't like
Grammy
or she will not win Grammy or she's no more interested in Grammy, that's not the understanding. The understanding is that yes, when the Shay can win Grammys today, but don't use that as a standard to measure her success. Don't say when the Shay was successful because she won Grammy. If you say that, you are even insulting other musicians that are doing very well
but they have not
won Grammys. You understand? You are disrespecting them. I've even heard that Nicki Minaj has been nominated for over 10 times and he has not even won one.
Yeah, I think yes.
And there are
something like that.
plenty examples like that. So why should you disrespect somebody, a successful musician, because you think on winning Grammy? And brass, I mean, let me end it by saying that yes, every artist should have a drive. It is your drive that will involve personal drive. That is why people will mention Stormzy. And in fact, he will not just want to even feature just any artist or be on any record because of his personal drive. He wants to be identified as artist A, and in that artist A, this is the kind of legacy or mark he wants to leave in the music space, and he is following that path. Every musician, if you don't have that, then you'll be chasing shadows. If you are a musician and you don't have that, then you want to follow somebody, you want to write like somebody, you want to sing like somebody. But if you have your unique style, in fact, the Grammy now here kind of crowd, outlining what were they looking at? They were looking out for uniqueness.
Yeah,
it is one of the key things they look out for. So if you are an artist and you don't have that, so you can just have that and follow your path. That is all. When you follow your path and you are being successful, Grammy can recognize you, and then they will appreciate whatever works that you are doing. But don't make you as an artist Odaya soon and your focus is I want to win Grammys. When you do that, you will miss Wankasa your visions and what impact you want to even make on people through music. You will not get anything. Say that's Bob Marley. Why? Ask yourself, so why do we still mention Bob Marley's name? Why would people in America talk about the history of hip hop and will still mention Tupac's name? These are some of the questions you need to ask yourself. So it is not just about the award. Award is good. It is part of the nyama. Ebe recognize it. Could you say, oh, could you yeah, no, or no creme bro to me we need baby. It is appreciating his works. But your success should go beyond that. It should be about other things. Ebema will be okay. Akwa we necro ni ono mukra. the entire friend and now Ampedu and to four that the question, the answers will answer some of these things. I don't think a friend on one to four Ghana and to four him because we're leaving Mark go Ghana and Num to party I say. So those as for Twitter, they me I wasn't surprised when I wake up and I saw. In fact, I was expecting it. Yes. When I saw this was I was in fact my who trends the car can bear so Ghana
well, one of the best evenings here on Sammy Flex TV. Guys, thank you so much. Special thanks to Intim Dodo Solomon Chemo, Kojokin, and Reagan, and Nana Reagan as well. And for information, you can also share your opinion. It is an open platform. Feel free. I keep telling you, Sammy Flex TV, we operate one of the best open door policies ever. Anytime you want to link up with us, you can also do so. But remember that we still want to go to Dubai, and we are about to enter September. So payment is about to start happening in the month of September for us to do our booking and all. So maybe you want to be a part of it. Yesterday, during Sammy Flex Connect, someone also suggested that since we are doing SKP, he suggested that since we are doing a trip to Dubai in December, we should also do a trip to Ghana, where most of our people who are abroad, we are going to host them. So we also come with a budget. You do your ticket, but when you come to Ghana, we give you your Airbnb. We have some important places we'll be taking you to. He said we should also think about that. I said, wow, that's great. Fantastic. We also advertise that one and do it. So we host them. They also come. We host them. We take them to some tourist site, give them some party. And I said, wow.
Yeah, it's a nice business decision. I think
especially December, that many people become.
Some of our people, they have tried it, just that it didn't go the way that well. And that's why it's down like that. I remember.
We can do it for individual scramble.
One person come. Yeah, by the money and the the bottom line is that it's a good business decision. So those who are interested in tourism too can also.
So we pick a day. See if you can pick a date in somewhere November or December. Then we do it. More ladies. Visit Ghana by Sammy Flex TV. That's what we're going to do. Special thanks to you. Yesterday's Spaces. Hey, let me also tell them, those who watch yesterday's Spaces. This morning I was talking to Shatta Wale and he was telling me.
Connect.
No space. Connect. Let's connect. Yesterday's Connect. Shatta Wale watched from beginning to end. I was so surprised that he was able to recollect almost everything someone said on the show. And that means the messages you guys sent through the show to him, he got it straight. I don't have to speak again. Thank you. God bless you so much. Digital Rasta Currency, thank you for doing camera works for us. And to Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. We meet again tomorrow. More editorial, Showbiz Daily return, same time. Let's do it again. My name is Sammy Flex. We are out of here. Wendy Shay.